All right, so we have started recording this one, the second part of this. Okay, does this make sense, Zachary? Or do you want to try another one? We can try another one if we need to.
Yeah, can we go over another one?
Sure, yeah, definitely, no worries. The next one, okay, Anish has entered. Okay, good. So the next one, what we're gonna try to do is, I'd like you to try to do the majority of it. I'll walk you through it, but I'd like you to try it. That way you can get a better understanding of it. Do you want to do G?
Sure.
All right, let's try G. All right. So Zachary, can you try and walk me through it, and then wherever you get stuck, I'll help you. All right. So what's the first thing we would do?
You have to get the derivative. So on the numerator, it should be negative sine x, and then the denominator should be 2x.
What's the problem with that? Anyone else?
You can't just take the derivative. You have to do the quotient rule.
All right, quotient rule, Zachary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
So
it's all good.
You get it's low d high minus high d low.
Okay, so what would it be?
Negative sine x times, on the numerator, negative sine x times 2x.
Good.
Minus cos x.
What did we do wrong? We did something wrong here. Low stays the same, so it would be x squared, right? Low d high minus high.
Oh, cos x times 2x.
Yes, this is where the 2x would come. And then in the bottom, what would we have?
Cos squared x.
No, what do we have? It's low d high minus high d low over low.
X squared times x squared.
So x to the fourth, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You see, so if you need to, just go ahead and write it out. Low d high minus high d low over low. Or even just say it 10 times. That literally helps, just saying it 10 times.
MG, right. Can you repeat it one more time really quickly?
Low d high minus high d low over low. Low d high minus high d low over low. Low d high minus high d low over low. All right, I'm gonna stop right there because otherwise I'm gonna look like a fool. But that's I'm serious. That's literally all it takes. You say it 10 times and it forever gets stuck in your brain. Okay, so if I just wanted to write this out a little bit neater, what I could do is there's no need to write this out. This is sufficient. You could leave your answer like this.
So on the test, we can just leave it like this?
Yeah, because there's nothing else to simplify here. This is the most you can simplify. If you want to write it out neatly, then what we generally do is we put the x squared before we write sine of x. And similarly, we write minus 2x cos x over x to the fourth. The only reason we do that is so we can avoid that multiplication sign in there, but that's just, convention. And, it's equivalent either way. There's nothing wrong with it. Okay? All right. You guys want to try some of the other trig ones, or are we good with the trig? I know some of these were hard.
MG, can you go back to G really quick? I just wanted to see your.
Oh, sure.
Thank you.
And all this will be put on the YouTube channel. Also, you guys should go and subscribe to the RevisNow YouTube channel. And then if you need to, you can always go back and just look at the work that we just went through during the session. And then you can ask questions if you have other questions.
All right, I'm good, MG, thanks.
All right, cool.
I have a quick question. So if you go to 14C, does that follow the same? So I know in class she said, you do the d to the power of 999, the same thing how you would do, square root of I, right? So is that the same thing for d to the power of 725?
Okay, so like Ms. Raja said today, get a habit of saying the 7/25th derivative of sine of x instead of saying d, because remember, I know we like to think of it as fractions, and it does come from a fraction, but it's not proper terminology to say that it's a fraction. So it's a 7/25th derivative with respect to x of sine x, right? So yes, it does follow the same exact pattern. Because think about it. We have sine x, cos x, minus sine x,
Okay.
and then,
Negative.
yes, negative cos x, and then back to sine x, and it repeats.
Okay.
So what you can do, your calculator, there's something called the modulus. I know if you were in computer science or whatever that class was called. What was it? Web development or something? I forgot what it was called. What was it called? Anyone?
Web
Yeah,
tech.
web tech. There you go.
Web tech? Oh.
I literally forgot the name of that class. Web tech. Yeah. So if you're in web tech and computer science, in certain computer science languages, computer languages, there's something called mod, and mod is just taking the remainder. So that remainder will essentially let you know which of those iterations. Okay.
Thank you.
Did you guys try number 15? Number 15 is actually pretty fun. I'm not gonna do it. It's fun because the answer comes out really neatly. So I'm not gonna do it. I'll let you have the joy of doing it on your own and having the satisfaction. There is a sense of satisfaction that happens when you get an answer that looks really good. So I'll let you guys do that. If you're having trouble, you can. Anything else? Any other questions? I know Anish joined. Did he leave again? That's fine. No worries. Anyone else have questions? Krishna, you good? Karan, Hari, Nidhi?
Yeah, so on the test, there's going to be a definition of derivatives, basic differentiation, like overall just limits, right?
And limits, yes. As well as the series, the convergent and divergent.
Okay, yeah.
Anyone else? Yeah, I don't want to wait. I don't want to waste anyone else's time if we don't need to continue. So, all right. I think that's pretty much it.
Sorry, that was an accident. I
No, it's
accidentally
fine. No,
unmuted.
you're fine. All right. I'm gonna stop screen sharing. Once again, just like Samhitha said, it'll be on the Instagram. There'll be a place to ask questions, and then put it on the Slack as well. And the more you guys help each other, the more you guys try to solve the problems on your own and help each other, you'll get better at that too. So try to do that. And yeah, good luck on the test on Wednesday. Today's Monday, right? I'm losing track of time. So, all right, I'm going to stop the recording now. Actually, there's a chat. I want to make sure. Okay, all right, I saw that. Okay, I'm going to stop the recording.